Well, the new kid on the block in Lesotho's politics, the Progressive Democrats, say they are well prepared for Saturday's election. Leader of the party, Mophato Monyake, says his party is upbeat and ready to bring change to the imbalances of the past. For more on the build-up to the crucial day for Lesotho, we're now joined live from Maseru by SABC's contributing editor, Mr. Vuyo Mvoko. Vuyo, a very good afternoon to you. Now, just 2 days before the polls in Lesotho, from what you've seen and heard, just how prepared is the general electorate for this election?
Well, Lesotho are confident that come Saturday, they will indeed have a peaceful election. Up to now, there hasn't been any major issues raised by political parties across the board. No major issues raised by any of the observer missions that are here, from the African Union to the Commonwealth to the Southern African Development Communities Observer Mission, but also other stakeholders. I mean, we've spent the day speaking to all the stakeholders, literally all stakeholders, various political parties. We spoke to various observer missions. We spoke to members of civil society groups that have been very active in this election, and none of them think that there will be any major issues between now and Saturday, with political parties themselves committing to accepting the outcome of this poll. So as things stand, Alicia, it's all systems go, everyone being positive and no one really thinking that there are big chances of anyone putting a spanner in the works. Alicia?
Vuyo, speaking of political parties, there's been talk of post-election violence if one of the main players contests the poll outcome. But just how real is the threat?
Well, the threat was in the main from within the ruling coalition, where one group felt that the Prime Minister, Mr. Tom Tabane, was doing things that were not in the spirit and letter of the sort of atmosphere that everyone wanted in the run-up to the election. On the other hand, he had his own concerns. Among those concerns were that some of the security forces were not really playing ball, had still aligned themselves with some of the political parties or political party leaders. But from the conversations that this nation has been having over the past couple of weeks, starting with that, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa coming here to calm everyone down, to try and get a sense from them whether there were still any outstanding issues. Fast forward to the meeting that was held between the ruling coalition parties and President Jacob Zuma in Pretoria. There again, people got an opportunity to raise whatever issues they wanted to raise. Again, SADC sent its people here, both the administrative wing of SADC, but also the observer mission that is led by Minister Nkwane Mashabane, our international relations minister, to delve into the report that SADC received from SADC. Again, everyone came out of there convinced that the IEC was indeed ready to supervise and oversee this election. So between then and today, after speaking to former President of Botswana, but also after speaking to Prime Minister Raila Odinga, they too had an opportunity to speak to everyone, and no one really raised any major issues. So as things stand, it's all systems go, and everyone is looking forward to Saturday's poll. In fact, even today, two of the major parties that are at each other's throat were canvassing in the same area. There again, no incidences of violence. Everyone got an opportunity to canvass, to say whatever they wanted to say, and everything went smoothly. Alicia?
Thank you for that. It seems everything is on track. That's SABC's contributing editor, Vuyo Mvoko, live to us from Maseru in Lesotho, giving us the latest as the country prepares for its elections this weekend.